Man, we are back in Houston, Texas, man, for another venue tour. We're the one and only Miss Britanny. She got the toesies out, you know what I'm saying? That's how she's feeling. She's feeling spicy. Where are we?
We're in Missouri City, Texas. Right here, Highway 6.
Okay.
Address 5211 Highway 6.
What's the name of the venue?
Occasions you desire.
Ooh. Let's run right into the tour. Let's get into it. Is that Mom?
Yeah, Brian Interior.
How you doing?
Hey, Mom.
Nice to meet you.
Correct sign.
How you doing,
How you
Mom?
doing?
How you
Finally
doing?
see you.
All right.
In the background.
You be in the background in the calls? All right, cool.
What is this, like,
It used to be like a snow cone / bakery.
Well, I was talking like square footage. It's like what, 20, 24, 29? Okay. Okay, give us a little walkthrough.
This is going to be where the tables are going to be. So all that came here with the space. I sold some of the booths. So this is still, she got to still come pick this up, the lady. She opening an ice cream shop. That's 25 chairs right now, and those tables can probably fit about 4 to 6 because some are just square and some are rectangle.
You keeping these tables?
For right now.
Okay. Interesting.
I'm just going to get some tablecloths so it goes all the way to the floor for right now.
Interesting. How big are they? So they're different sizes.
Yeah, so some are rectangles, some are actually square, so some are longer. Those are the long ones, then you got the short ones. And then I'll probably turn some of those that I keep those into like a sofa.
Okay.
Is this a long-term plan or is this just
This short term.
short term to get us started?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I got it.
That's real.
To keep the budget.
Yeah.
Okay. What else you got in mind?
Taking these ugly things down, those bamboo things.
The wood accent?
Yeah.
You hate them?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
I'm gonna give a little bit of character.
I kind of like it.
What kind of go crazy?
I'm not gonna lie. I think a white would be.
Yeah, like you stained them white might look crazy.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay,
That's just my
that's a saving, so if y'all got the vision, that's fine. The TV came too, so I guess I'll do like a slideshow when I do the walkthrough. And I guess if someone on a budget and don't have a DJ, they can put their YouTube
That's
or
wild.
Spotify.
Don't encourage that. Don't encourage that. I like your slideshow idea.
Yeah.
Play the music from the TV is off of Toshiba? Come on. Nah, don't do that. That's diabolical.
The ceiling was already.
Yeah, everything is how I brought it. So I didn't do anything because the fire still got to come
Okay.
and do the inspection.
The who got to go?
The fire
Oh,
has to
fire
come do it.
marshal? Okay.
Interesting.
Oh.
You in charge.
These the light bulbs already came, so that's the savings to change out some of those light bulbs.
Love when we get a deal.
And this, I don't like how this don't open all the way, so I'm gonna have to change the door or leave it open because it doesn't go all the way back.
Oh, this bathroom is nice.
Yeah.
You don't like it?
I like it, I just had to turn off the water. I'm gonna have to redo, that was the toilet that was running,
This
the
one,
water.
Yeah, they left it for
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll have to replace that, and that's fine.
Super cosmetic though.
Yeah. Kind of mirrored, except the urinal and the.
Okay.
This is like another stall. Oh, you're
Yeah,
lit.
you good.
So
You're
nothing-
lit.
Yeah, nothing here. Probably in the long run, probably see about adding another.
So we're gonna keep this area right here.
Yeah, like, originally with the estimate, I wanted to take this down to make this all open, but I'm just gonna designate this probably as a dance area, keep it open, and I'm gonna put a wall bench right here to cover these pipes instead of capping them off.
So you're gonna keep this.
Yes, for right now.
X, Y, Z. Y.
This is gonna be the dance area. This is gonna be where everybody's sitting and dining to keep it separate because it was gonna be kind of costly to do that. Because if I take this off, that means I gotta do the floors to match, and that's what was gonna be cost to get them to match.
This part right here, the new floors.
Yeah, and that to match to be uniform if I take this out.
Take this out. It won't be that. It won't be the kitchen. All right. Cap plumbing all right here. Is there electrical on the wall?
Yeah, it's all along there.
Can be capped and plumbing can be capped.
Okay,
All right.
I'll have them do another.
Wanted to replace just this area to match this. That's minimum.
Okay. Because I had a floor I wanted, because I wanted to push this back too, because this is the actual kitchen. I'm not gonna need all this space. So I was trying to get this to match this wall.
Oh, that's another area.
Yeah.
That's not a bathroom.
No.
Oh wow.
They made it as an office, I guess, but I wanted to cap that off as well and probably put like a seating area to help somebody get dressed or whatever that would be. A separate area so they won't have to be in the bathroom getting dressed.
This, what I would probably do is I would chop it in half, make the back area like the kitchenette and like the front area like food serving situation, so that's out the way. So that takes care of your kitchenette prep, all that stuff, which you already have right here. And then it also takes care of your food station. People can do that, and then, like you can leave that alone, so leave the floors alone. It's not that big of a deal.
Storage back there.
Yeah, storage would already be back there.
Okay.
Yeah, storage. Yeah, storage. It only makes sense, storage and stuff like that.
Yep.
I definitely cover the breaker panel so people don't get touchy-feely. Out here, honestly, I would knock this out, make the whole thing open. In terms, like, you have a sink over there, you don't need that sink. You don't need these outlets over there. You got outlets over there. They could be dropped down, fished down. You don't need this. In terms of tiling this, it's ceramic tile. It's not gonna be that expensive. This is like 700 square feet. It's 800 max. It's not gonna be very expensive. Like, if I was to buy your business tomorrow and like invest in it, that's literally what I would do. I would make this one thing open, knock this out, obviously. Make this whole thing open, drop that sink. You already have a sink over there. You also have, yeah, I would knock out this wall. That's unnecessary. I would take all this stuff out and I would just make this whole thing open. Really capture all the natural light. You already got the kitchenette back there. You already got the bathrooms over there, and you'll be in business.
If you could just imagine this as one big open space, like,
I think it would make the sellability of the venue a lot
yeah,
better.
your clients would come in here and this would be like breathtaking. You have so many windows, so much natural light.
I don't know if you saw Yana's video, Vision's venue. She's in Sugarland. She has a similar, her venue is about twice the size, but she has a similar setup where it's like you walk and you have all the natural light and stuff like that, and then you come in. But she didn't have this stuff like that, and it's just like her whole thing is open. You know what I'm saying? So you can make that your advantage. You know what I'm saying? You can watch the video back if you forget, or you could take notes however you want to do it. But that's literally what I would do if I were to come in. And it's not going to be that expensive, really.
And knock this wall down too.
Oh, I didn't even think about this. Yeah, and I would leave this one, obviously. I would leave this one, put a door here. I'm trying to see what side I would do what. Because the sink is here, it's gonna be better to leave the sink here. Oh, we could do this. Wall right here, door right here. People can walk through. No, that's not a good idea, I'm sorry. I'm trying to see what I would do here. Kitchenette and food serving would be in here.
That's probably the only space that's make it convenient because the refrigerator's still in a way.
Well, I'm trying to also compartmentalize them at the same time. Like, I'm trying to have it so people aren't seeing all the prep and stuff on the way to the food. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to kind of get the food. Preferably, I would like to
split it down the middle.
Um,
So it'll be a little slimmer and narrow, but your plumbing is already on this side, so it should be your prep area.
yeah,
right?
that could work.
And then food serving will be on this side,
That could work.
right?
Would that be enough space though? Because we probably chop a wall right here, and then people would walk in through here.
Boom.
Yeah, that would be enough space. Yeah.
Yeah, because it can go with this. 'cause you
Yeah,
don't need
it could
that many
literally
people.
follow
They can follow that wall.
this. So yeah, it would literally follow this, and then of course just leave a door so people could go to the emergency exit on each side. Yeah, I would literally all the way down here, leave this open right here, have my food stations right there. All this is open for entrance, and then all that's open for prep. And then you got like the sink, you got the drop sink, you got the food cooler. And then this is still open for like your stationery, your mops, your buckets, your things of that nature. Yeah, you already got maintenance people, hit the electric panel, water tank, things of that nature. All this stuff is not expensive. This would probably, with everything that we just said, max like 12K.
In my head, I had 10.
Yeah, I was thinking 8 to 10. I'm thinking max 12K in case like you get like a really shitty wall guy, you gotta like redo that or something like that.
Okay.
But I'm thinking max 12K because you don't have to do anything over there. So
Right.
max 12K. So the only work that you're really doing is obviously paint. Demolition is not expensive. Demo's not expensive. Yeah.
Demo is not
Demo's not expensive. So it's just really to get a guy to reframe. That's really it. So it's like, cool. Knock out this wall, knock out that wall, knock out this. You can leave the lighting thing, you can leave that. Like, I would leave that, right? Knock that out, knock this out, knock that out. Match the floor, you can get that from Home Depot. It's 18 by 18, ceramic tile. I forgot the name of it, but I've seen that one before. That's where I remember it from, because I was gonna do either this one or the light gray that I did in Fulton, but I went with the light gray. That's how I remember it. But it's 18 by 18 ceramic tile. It's probably like 79 cents a tile. It's not that expensive, but you need to get the grout and things like that. Sorry if I'm talking really fast.
To it now.
Yeah, but yeah, I would just match the tile. So the only work that you really need to do is, yeah, knock this out, knock that out, knock that wall out, match the tile, knock this wall out, kill the sink, put a wall up from here straight down, kind of leave an entrance right here. You don't gotta put a door right here, just leave an entrance right here. Yeah, because you got the exit right there. Your food stations will go over there. Your kitchen is gonna be right over there. You got your stationery over there. Done. Yeah, you got a lot of space. It's gonna sell for sure. You know what I'm saying? And then now that this is open, like this could be your backdrop area. Like all this just gets smoothed off, capped off, compounded, whatever the case may be. This could be a beautiful like backdrop area. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about the ceilings unless any of the ceiling tiles got to get like popped out or anything like that.
Yeah, I guess the electrician got to go up there because they got a lot of wiring with the cameras and stuff. So I wanted to see where everything was, to see about the cameras because they're still here.
Like as in you want to put in a camera system.
Yeah, because it's some already still around. So I wanted to see how it was
Nice.
rigged up in there.
Yeah. You already have CCTV or something like that, the wiring and stuff like that. So yeah, you could probably see if those cameras still work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They just might. You know why they went out of business?
They opened too many locations too fast. So
That'll do it. That'll do it. Damn, that's tough. Because I know a restaurant is not cheap to build out.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on everything that I just...
I see the vision. I trust y'all, so I'm open for it. I'll just talk to my contractor so he can do another estimate about it because we already did a big estimate on taking this out.
What was...
For everything, because I was gonna have him cap that off. And it was some other little stuff, so it was like right under 30,000, but it was to do all the floors from here all the way here to match because we was gonna move this back. So that was where the big money was, like 14,000.
I like my plan a lot better. I love my plan actually. I wouldn't touch the floors back there right now. I would just put a saddle right there. I would definitely do the floors up to here, but back there, I don't think it's too important. At least, you know, make $100,000 for, you know.
Okay.
What is the deal with the AC?
These were the thermostats I was talking about. I changed the
Batteries.
and it still didn't work, so I left it and sent a picture to the landlord so he can see because it's kind of corroded on those things. So if I need to change them, he needs to let me know, or I got the HVAC coming, so they gotta see too what's going on.
When they come?
Next week.
When you got the property, it came with HVAC? So isn't it the landlord's responsibility?
Yeah, that's why I sent him that to see what the next steps. That's why I'm not gonna buy nothing until I see what he gonna say. Because it was in the lease that everything was gonna be in working condition.
Working condition, right? Yeah. So yeah, that shouldn't be your. Or I mean, one thing I also tell people is like, hey, look, listen, like, make the jump on it. Get a contractor, get an HVAC person, send them over the quote, and be like, hey, look, listen, I can take care of it. Are you open to me just deducting it off the rent?
Yeah.
That's just another way, because obviously you don't want to
Keep waiting.
Yeah, in a kind of whirlwind with waiting for people, because HVAC is.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Houston, grrr, like I ain't playing with that.
As long as we got it right, we good to go. Yeah, I think is it 2 units, you know?
Yes, he did sales too.
Oh, lovely. Cool.
What's the next step for you?
Talking to the contractor, and we'll start ordering my stuff, my linens and stuff, and getting more quotes for more tables and chairs. I'm gonna be using this space too for seating.
Oh yeah, this is a little bit better. Mom, you chilling? Oh yeah, you smart. You smart. How many chairs and tables are you thinking about getting?
At least 15, so I can have extra if needed.
Okay.
To seat at least 80 minimum.
15 tables?
Just
15 round tables?
I want to do a mix, so if I probably do more rectangle, since those are already rectangle, probably more round, since I had those probably as backup.
I think what's gonna happen is that, because typically people do all or the other one, so it's gonna be like all round or all rectangle. Rectangle's gonna be for like a banquet style setup or anything like that, like a birthday dinner, or you do a round table for like regular events, baby shower, birthday party, wedding reception. I think you said this is 20, well, I mean, this part is probably like 22, 23. I would get 10 round and like maybe like 90 chairs. I'd probably do seating for 80. Yeah, and then have the rest 10 for backup in case they break. I would do 10 tables, 8 chairs each.
Okay.
Yeah, 10 tables, 8 chairs each. Like maybe like right before the focal point, and then you'll still have that as the focal point. So when people, which is gonna be perfect, because then people are gonna walk in, they'll be able to boom, and that's perfect for your advertising as well. Because when people walk in or they drive past, all this is open, and they'll be able to see exactly.
Right.
You got your QR code on the front.
Yeah, and they had these speakers that's probably gonna, look how it's tearing up the roof, having them speakers up there. So I'm gonna take that down.
Oh, you're gonna take them out?
Well, I'm sure they probably don't work. I mean, I'll test them, but I'll see how loud they get.
If they don't work, chuck them. We don't come with speakers. Period, point blank, period. Me personally, I done the whole speakers thing and didn't love it. It is what it is, you know what I'm saying?
And I want to change these lights out because I have a lot of stuff in my cart to kind of like the diamond kind of like chandelier, so it'll reflect off.
What's wrong with these lights?
You think you're gonna change them out?
Yeah. They're not as bright as I want them to be.
So you could get a brighter bulb.
But I don't like the chandelier.
Interesting. I don't want to rain on your parade.
I will run it for you. Let's just make sure all of them are the same, right? You're gonna keep this right here. This is bright. This is good. You want to change these bulbs out to make maybe LED? That's just an expense that you want to add to them. If you before you do that, I would invest in some tables and chairs.
Okay.
I would do that. Leave the lights alone. Paint the walls. Knock this down. Leave the lights alone. Do the build out, man. Leave the lights alone and open up. Tell her one more time. Tell her
Yeah.
one more time. And just so you know, we would leave the lights.
Oh, I see why moms are staying right here. This is real nice. This is real nice.
Cool.
Yeah.
In agreement.
Consent.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
On camera.
Beautiful. If we come back here and we found out you dropped 30 bands, like, I'm gonna be like, what?
Problem.
But I definitely, like, in your Slack channel, let us know, like, based on what we just said, because I think everything that we just said shouldn't be any more than, like, 12,000, honestly. Probably 8 to 12. 8 to 12. 8 to 12. Probably a little closer to 11, 12. If you get a quote higher than that, if you could just kind of send us a breakdown, just so we could kind of see, because maybe certain things we'll just leave for a later time.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's just crucial to keep as much money in the business right now. You can.
Right.
And do you have one contract that you're working with, or
Yeah.
several different?
It was one that I narrowed it down to. Was just that one.
Certain
They're
things
more-
you can also kind of like mix and match with. Like, for example, right? The flooring, you can honestly probably get a guy from Home Depot to knock that out. For the
Paint,
low
same
ski.
thing.
Paint, same thing. You know what I'm saying? There's just certain things that like you don't need to GC.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because like once you start talking GC, you're talking big money. You know what I'm saying? Because they do project. But like a lot of times you could just do like local laborer sort of
Right.
situation. You know what I'm saying?
That's the reason why I was asking for that specific point,
Yeah.
because I think demo, well, I'll say this, I think flooring and paint can be, we don't have to give that to the GC.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even demo.
Yeah.
Even like
Only reason I said demo because you got plumbing and electrical.
right.
You don't want
Yeah.
Somebody just come in here and knock the stuff
Right.
down, they don't know what they're doing, especially for a female.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. All right, cool. So yeah, get a plumber to like cap that off. Get an electrician to cap that off.
Yeah.
That shouldn't be too expensive though. That really shouldn't be too expensive. Like really should not be too expensive at all. It's just literally like just let them know like I'm just removing it, cap it off.
Right.
That's it. And then just so I can have a guy demo out, I'm knocking out this wall. Definitely find a good sheetrock guy. Honestly, it doesn't even have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect. You could do that local. So first order of business when it comes to build out, like, all right, cool. Get a plumber, cap that stuff. Shouldn't be too expensive. Cap the plumbing, cap the electrical, have a guy, knock out this wall. And then of course you can definitely order, because all this stuff, real talk, like you can knock out this entire build out in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's what the
For sure.
original said, 2 weeks.
Well, this time last week was on the cruise, so we just getting back in town.
Oh,
She gotta get up and run.
excuse me.
What happened?
We was on a cruise last week. I could have been.
I've never been on a cruise. I'm not rich.
What happened?
We was on a cruise last week.
I know,
so,
but what happened?
What you mean
No,
what
I'm just saying
happened?
some of this could have been done before y'all got here.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, mom's is on your head top.
Yeah.
Mom's
It
is
took
on your
forever today
head
to get
top.
the lights on, so that's what the holdup was, because nobody was gonna come in here and do nothing without the lights.
Yeah.
So that was the holdup.
People would.
Well, electrician them can't come in here, plumbing can't get in here without the lights to see how everything was working.
There's tons of natural lighting out here.
How long did it take to get the power?
Because I had to do 2 different applications, so it took about 2 weeks.
We here now. No excuses.
It is what it is.
No excuses. We here now. You got a full build out plan. We just laid it out to you. Brian just gave you the stamp of approval. Here. Next time we come back, we want to see white wood, tile from here to the wall. We want to see this going, and we want to have some AC floor.
Yeah.
Mom, that sounds good.
With the ceramic floor, I would do a strip. I would strip it down and then buff it and wax it just for this one time. You don't got to keep up with that. That's a charade that you don't want to keep up with. But just because like there's just a lot of like built up glue and stuff like
Right.
that, it would make the floor look real nice. Like
Yeah.
just one strip, one wax. Again, that's like a local kind of guy thing. You don't gotta go crazy with that. This is the time to get finessey. You know what I'm saying? I feel bad bringing you here. Like she's just over it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I got more parking on the other side, so I'm gonna probably just tell them to only use 2 or 3 of these, because they open
Okay.
different times of the day. Guys parking on a little strip, got that little parking over there, some in the back, and some on the other side.
Say no more. Say no more. 100%.
Just gotta direct them so they'll know that they can use that.
People figure it out for sure. What's the next challenge for you? What's the next thing?
AC,
AC?
and then
Okay. That's real.
and getting an updated quote, because most of that stuff you said is already on that estimate.
Beautiful.
And I got it down, so let them
And
know.
then can we outsource some of that stuff too?
Yeah.
Yeah, not everything got to go to GC for
Can we
sure.
outsource the floor and the paint?
Yes.
Floor paint demo.
Yeah.
Honestly, most of that stuff can
Yeah.
get outsourced for sure.
That's
For sure. 100%. So before Brittany passes out, you already know what it is, man. We're in Houston, Texas, where the temperature is not favorable. You know what I'm saying? And before she passes out, I appreciate y'all watching this video. Let's go.